Speech I chose is the We Go to the Moon speech delivered by John F. Kennedy. This speech was written and spoken to give the American people more information of the ideas and mission of the space program and the United States government. It was also used to persuade them to support the Apollo program, which was the national effort to land a man on the moon. The We Go to the Moon speech was delivered by John F. Kennedy, the president at this time, at Rice University in their stadium in Houston, Texas, on September 12, 1962. The place that this speech was delivered was a significant place, as John F. Kennedy said that the college is known for its knowledge, the city is known for progress, and the state is known for strength. The reason that this speech was delivered was to tell people what was going to be happening. Kennedy said during his speech that the U.S. should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely back to Earth. This speech was given to the people, American people now, because he was finally letting people know what is going to be happening. Because on May 25th of 1961, John F. Kennedy told the Congress his goal of putting a man on the moon by the end of the decade. The audience of the speech consisted of the Vice President, important people of the government, scientists, engineers, and students that were interested. The reaction seemed to be that they were very happy and excited to be able to be the first to put a man on the moon. In the moon speech by JFK, the most significant quote was, of course, when he said, "We choose to go to the moon," because he was telling the people that he was going to make it happen by putting a lot of time and effort so they could be the first to put a man on the moon. Throughout his speech, you could tell that he was very confident in what he was talking about, how his tone wasn't just the same throughout his speech. It changed up and down to help keep the audience engaged. His eye contact was also very good. Every now and then he would just look down at his paper. There were many things that were so great about this speech, but the one thing that I found very inspiring that he did throughout his speech is that he did keep his facial expressions very professional and serious most of the time, but laughed and smiled a few times. Throughout his speech, it was very easy to listen to it because he talked with a very good flow, but some words that stuck out to me was propulsion, which means the action of driving or pushing forward. He uses this word in a way to tell his people that he will push forward to make it happen. The other word was embarked, which means to go on board a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle. He uses this word by saying it's never been done by anyone else. With these things that's been said, I think he did a very good job explaining and giving a lot of details so that his people would know and understand what he's saying and what he's wanting to happen. My overall opinion on this speech is that at first I thought it was very boring, but I noticed that it was actually a huge event that happened in our country's history. And you could tell that everyone in the crowd supported all of his decisions that he said and was very excited to see it happening. In conclusion, the We Go to the Moon speech by John F. Kennedy was a speech that was very well detailed, delivered great, and was an amazing speech that persuaded, informed, and inspired his people. Thank you.